afternoon, everyone. This is Kevin Gianni from the Renegade Health Show, and today is March 2nd. It is Monday, and today we have a very special show for you today. We're in Flagstaff, Arizona. We're with Paul Kopinski. I cannot pronounce this. Paul Kopinski, and he is one of the co-founders of
Mountain Waves Healing Arts.
Yep, and well, first of all, I probably should address these robes here. Paul has a very unique water therapy that we're going to be doing today. We're going to be experimenting with it, feeling it out, and he's going to explain more about it because he's obviously the go-to guy when it comes to this sort of stuff. And let's go take a look. Let's see what happens.
Okay. So the pool is it's 98-degree pool temperature, and it's a system that is filtered and purified with a salt water system. So we don't use any of the harsh chemicals. So we use the salt water. And the pool is 4 feet deep and 12 feet around. So there's an opportunity for someone as tall as you, Kevin, to lay out across and really have opportunity to move. Because in AquaZae, what we're doing is we're using the water in two ways. First, we're using the buoyancy of the water to hold and support you during the session. And then secondly, we're using the resistance of the water to allow your body to relax against the pressure of the water. So as you're moved through the water by the therapist, the resistance of the water forces, say, your arm or your leg to bend with it, so it opens up the joints, relaxes the muscles. And the nice thing about working in the water is you can really get all those infinite points along the spine that don't open up as readily on the table, and you can really do probably twice the amount of work in the water as you would on the table, depending on what you're trying to accomplish. But what makes AquaZae so unique is the fact that really our intent in going into the water is to have the emotional and the spiritual experience of losing awareness of your physical reality, because you have the water being at body temperature, and after a couple of minutes you begin to lose that concept of where's the water, where's the air, where's my body. And then once you free your mind connection to your body, you can then begin to connect to the sources, the emotional sources of the physical manifestations in your body. And then a lot of times what we'll do is package this therapy with a table session. So then you get onto the table and you complete the experience with classic massage, or we also do it with our private yoga instruction, where we'll have a private yoga class or a private yoga session, and then you get into the pool and complete that experience in the pool as well.
Mm-hmm. Right, and you're going to be, and this is called AquaZae. Mm-hmm. Yep. And what's the meaning of that again?
The meaning actually comes from a combination of a Spanish term, agua, which is water, and then a Navajo term, which is aceitua. And that term translates from Navajo to English as medicine water. Okay. So what we did was we kind of combined those two terms to create AquaZae, and to really illustrate the fact that the water is the healing agent here. It's not the therapist. It's being in this water, and then it's the water itself that's doing the physical work as well as creating that spiritual healing as well.
And so what's the intention here? So what am I gonna do? You're gonna dunk me under the water?
Now there is a component to AquaZae where we do submersion, but that's after several sessions typically. And the trust is the key in this work, because of the fact that you're in a medium that is vulnerable. Okay, and your job is to relax. So that means I have to take responsibility for your safety. Now we've just met, so to you I'm a stranger, right? And that takes a lot of trust for you to give up that control, for you to get to that state of relaxation.
Okay. And you're gonna twist me too?
Well, we're gonna see what your body wants to do today. That's gonna be part of it.
It wants to stay in this warm water, that's for sure. Cool.
Take it back in there.
Wow.
felt like a baby, like like a womb. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm not much for body work, but that's whoa.
Good.
Really good.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. Just like fluid, and flexible, peaceful. But normally like I'll say like I'll have like comments or like things like that. Like the minute like I was in the water, it was like forget it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it really speaks to the fact that our bodies are 80% water. And
Yeah.
when you get into a condition like this where you have solitude and peacefulness in the water itself is quiet, you just come into resonance to it straight away, you know.
Wow. Awesome. Let's get these swimmies off me and we'll get Emery in here. You see my swimmies?
Yeah, your floaties. I wanted them to be big orange.
Big orange.
Yeah.
All right, guys, here we are. We want to thank Paul so much for this this body work. This absolutely, hands down, was the best body work I've ever had. So if you guys are in Flagstaff, or if you're in like maybe Sedona, or if you're in Phoenix, or if you're in Philadelphia,
It's worth the drive. Totally worth the drive.
figure out a way to come down here to the Mountain Healing Arts Center. Paul, what's the website?
It's www.mwhealingarts.com.
Okay, mwhealingarts.com. They got really nice music in here too. All right, so your question of the day is this. Go ahead and post down below. We want to know if you've seen this before. If you've seen some sort of water body work like this, and if you have, please tell us your experience, because I'm sure that it's probably just as amazing as ours. Go ahead and post that down below, and if you're in this area in Flagstaff, please come out to this area, because it is just absolutely amazing. And it's
Healingarts.com.
mwhealingarts.com. mwhealingarts.com. This is Kevin Gianni and
Emery Chan.
and
Paul Kolpinski.
together we can change the health of the world, one show at a time.